Before you sign anything with your house in a divorce, I want you to pause for a second to hear this. When I went through my own divorce, I remember sitting there looking at everything on paper, trying to make the right decision. What felt fair, what felt stable, and what felt like the best choice for my family. And from the outside, it all made sense. But what I didn't fully understand at the time was how those decisions would actually play out in real life, especially when it came to the house. I'm Tammy Wallensack, a divorce mortgage specialist with over 30 years experience, and I'm here to help you make smart home decisions while you're navigating your divorce. I'm so glad you're here. And now, after doing this work for years, I see people in that exact same moment all the time, sitting where I once sat, trying to make the best decision they can without having all the information they really need. So I want to make you a promise in this video. I'm going to walk you through 7 costly mistakes I see over and over again, so you can make sure the decision you're about to make is the one that actually works for your life after this is all over. Because you may have gotten a mortgage before in your life, but not like this. And when a divorce is involved, I want to say this with a lot of respect for the professionals guiding you. Your attorney is focused on the legal agreement. Your financial advisor is focused on your overall financial picture. And neither of them are structuring or approving the mortgage you'll need after this is done. And that's where I see things really fall apart. And if no one is looking at this through a mortgage lens while the agreement is being created, you can end up with terms that look fair, but don't translate into something you can actually execute. So let's walk through this together. Number 1. Assuming you can refinance later. This is the most common one I see. The agreement says you'll refinance in 6 months, maybe 12, and on paper that feels like a plan. But a refinance isn't just a step. It's a full qualification. Income, credit, debt, timing, all of it matters. And if that doesn't line up later, you don't just figure it out. You're stuck trying to solve a problem inside an agreement that already has been finalized. Number 2, counting on support income too soon. I didn't fully understand this part either when I went through my own divorce, and a lot of people don't. They're told you'll receive support and you can use that to qualify. And sometimes you can, and that income usually needs to be received for a period of time, and it has to continue for a certain number of years. So now we have a timing issue. And timing issues turn into qualification issues. And if you're starting to realize this might apply to your situation, this is exactly why I created the guide below. It walks you through how to think about this before you sign anything. Number 3, agreeing to a buyout without a clear plan. Just buy me out. It sounds simple. But how? Is it a refinance? Is it with cash, assets? Because if there isn't a clear path to making that happen, it can fall apart quickly. And this is one of those moments where things look clean in an agreement, but feel very different when you actually try to execute them. Number 4, not understanding the true monthly payment. This is a big one. People estimate what they think the payment will be, but don't fully account for taxes, insurance, or rate changes. And I've seen this where something feels manageable on paper until you're actually living with that payment every month. Number 5, assuming assets automatically solve the problem. This one surprises people. Just because you have assets doesn't mean they can be used the way you think. There are rules around how they're distributed, how long they last, and how they're counted. And if it's not structured correctly, it may not help you qualify at all. Number 6, ignoring timing. Timing is everything in these situations. When the divorce is final, when income starts, when assets are transferred, all of that affects what you can do and when you can do it. And this is one of those things most people don't realize until they're already trying to move forward. Number 7, believing if it's in the agreement, it will work. This is the biggest misconception of all. Just because something is written into your settlement doesn't mean it will work when it comes to the mortgage. Those are 2 completely different worlds. And if they're not aligned, you're the one who feels it. And I want to say this especially if you're in the middle of this right now. Wanting to keep the house doesn't make make you wrong. Wanting stability for yourself or your family, that's completely understandable. This isn't about telling you what you should do. It's about making sure that whatever you decide actually works for your life after this is all over. If I could go back to that moment in my life, I would have wanted someone to walk me through this really clearly. So if you're trying to figure it out, can I keep the house? What would that actually look like? And is this even doable for me? There's a link right below this video to a step-by-step guide I put together to help you think through your options before you sign anything. Take a few minutes and go through it because it can help you avoid some of the mistakes we just talked about. Because the goal here isn't just to get through the divorce, it's to make sure the decisions that you make today support your life after. Thanks so much for being here today. Please hit the like and subscribe button if this resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.